Hello, Libra. Welcome to your daily inspo. If you are new here, I'm Auji, and this is Sacred Libra, where we talk all things Libra. Welcome, 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 welcome. I do have a download for you today, and the download is it's more like a message. The reason why you don't have what you want is because you're still fearing it. The reason why you don't have the love that you want, the reason why you don't have the money that you want, the reason why you don't have the body or the fitness that you want, because you are afraid of that version of yourself that gets what it wants. For some of you guys, it's a fear of change. For some of you guys, you probably won't admit it, but you like where you are right now with what you have, with what you don't have. It's comfortable. Everybody's comfortable around you. For some of you guys, you can be afraid to lose people. Some of you guys, you've seen people get money, you've seen people get love, and you've seen them be either secluded or isolated from the bunch or something like that. For some of you guys, you may have a rich auntie or a rich uncle and they don't fool with the family and you want to fool with the family. You don't want to be alone. For some of you guys, you see a person like in love and you feel like if I be with her, for some, and I know this is going to be for women, this is going to be a T for women. A lot of us, we talk about an emotional, stable and emotionally secure man. But the reason why a lot of women fear that is because you know damn well you ain't even emotionally secure yourself. Oop, did I say it? I think I did say it. A lot of women want things from men, and I would say men too, but women, they make it seem like men are the only ones when women, y'all be tripping too. I know. I'm in the field with y'all. Y'all be tripping too. Okay. So it's like, do you really want that thing that you want, or are you afraid to experience it because you know that it causes you to grow? You know that it's going to make you stretch. Ooh, that was a word. For some of you guys, you know that in order for you to attain the life, the dream, the love, the money, the whatever that it is that you want, you're going to have to stretch yourself to grow. And that growth is scary. That means being more vulnerable, being more attentive, being more intentional about your love life. That means being more punctual when it comes to your finances. That means being a little bit more disciplined when it comes to or a lot more disciplines when it comes to your food, your fitness, business, all of that stuff. That means you're going to have to be about what you say. Okay? You can't just say it. You're going to have to be about it. When you look at people and it looks like that they have everything that they want, they're not just saying stuff, they actually being about what they say. So my message to you is the reason why you don't have it is because you're still afraid of it. And instead of working to get it and trying to hustle yourself to death, which we see so many people do, how about you learn to be in a position of welcoming this growth, welcoming this change, welcoming whatever it comes with it? How about we get into the ready position for our desires? All right. Today we don't have a shadow work. Well, you want to know why? Don't have a shadow work question because I felt like shadow work is so deep that we're going to need breaks. Yes, we need breaks. So today the message is, why do you love yourself? Okay. That is the, why do you love yourself? Unless you say it to yourself, I love myself because, or you get crafty in your journal and you write it down. I've been journaling a lot and it's been a lot of downloads have been coming to me, and that's how they come to me. Like I like to call it, when I was younger, I like to call it like the angels writing through me. Like I just let my pen just go and whatever comes out, that's what it is. So I've been writing a lot, and so we got a lot of stuff to come. All right, you got star quality, but you already knew that. You already knew that. Oh, yes, because you got a very beautiful face. Thank you. I've been drinking my water. You got a very beautiful face. You got star quality. You should be in the spotlight. What is holding you back? Like I've been thinking about doing a podcast for a while, and I'm not going to put a date on it, but during this first quarter of the year, you're going to definitely see that podcast, okay? I've been really thinking about doing it. I need to talk my stuff, okay, stuff that I know about. But somebody has that star quality about themselves. You know that person who has that it girl, that quality about yourself, like that, or the it guy. You don't even, and it's not these people who, I'm talking about, and no shade to those people, because I love that energy too, the loud, the obnoxious, the over the place. But you know that person who does not try to create attention to themselves, but they always get it. It's like they're shining. They are shining. And I came up with this type of analogy about the stars. I was looking at the stars like I'm out in the country, okay, with kind of sort. I got horses and shit everywhere. But, and you know, I always heard that you see the best stars in the country is because they don't have a lot of lights like the city, right? So I go up right outside my house and I look up and the stars look so beautiful. And I'm looking at the brightest stars and then the not so bright stars and just appreciating all of its beauty, you know. And I'm thinking about when you look at the stars, nobody goes and look for the brightest star and be like, oh yeah, that everybody's not pressed over the brightest star. It's just a star. A star is a star. And I was like, well, what if, just like I'm looking at the stars, there's another universe that's looking at me and I'm a star walking around, shining, beautiful, where a person admires me every time they get. Like if you're like me, I don't miss nothing when it comes to the sky, from the clouds to the birds flying in the sky. I'm a dreamy person. So I love to, that was like my favorite thing as a kid, looking up at the sky. And just looking, I thought the sky was beautiful. I always wanted my ceiling painted like clouds and stuff like that. But I wanted it to be like vintage, like a little, like Leonardo da Vinci-esque kind of. But I always love clouds, the sky, the sun, everything, rainbows, even dark clouds. Like I like to follow them. I'm like, what if there's a person who don't, or there's people, because I know there's many lovers of the sky that don't miss a beat and they just admire your beauty. And it just lets me know, like, what if we are all stars here on the other flip side? Like people are looking up at us just like we're looking up. And what if the stars that we're seeing, those are people, those are the spirits that we see? I don't know. I was just thinking. I thought that was beautiful. I'm like, oh my gosh, we're stars. Wasn't even thinking. Once I said, I was like, it's confirmation we are. It's confirmation. Duh, it makes sense. That's how I do it. All right, let's get into the gypsy. But you have star quality because you have a beautiful face. Not just that, but you have a very beautiful face too. A very beautiful face. You got hand in hand. Oh, somebody gonna see that star quality. Hand in hand. Somebody see that star quality. Hand in hand. Okay, so I just get a download for somebody, and this may be very specific for a person. There's somebody who sees your star quality in the midst of what everybody is saying. Like, I feel like, Libra, right now you're fighting the spirit of gossip, the spirit of drama. And I feel like for some of you guys, you are really, really fighting the spirit of gossip. And in mix with that spirit, you have to fight the spirit of insecurity too. Okay? Because yet you do have this star quality. And you have this one person who sees it. But you have all these angry birds. I did a video about these angry birds that you don't need to worry about. All of these angry birds saying stuff. So if you are in those people where you want to win over the majority of people, then you would not know that a person is actually seeing the divinity within you and showering that back to you. But if you need a big amount of people here, I seen something, Damani. Is that a boy named Damani? It's T.I.'s son. I seen a little clip on TikTok. And he had a hoodie on that said 1 million followers, and it was crossed out followers, and they put $1 million. It's like, what do you want? You know? Like some people so pressed over that million follower that they will have that millions of followers. And if you have a certain amount of followers, you should be making money off your social media. But some people will have that million followers and they just want that, they want that validation, you know? They want that clout. That's it. So some of you guys, you may want just clout, or there you could have come from a place where you wanted clout. You want everybody to love you. You're not fine with a particular person seeing your star quality. Just one person seeing it. You want everybody to see it. And granted. But what if there's one person is more powerful than all of those birds? What if that one person can bring you into doors that all of those birds can never bring you in? What if that one person can bring you to a place, or can, if you touch elbows with this person, your life will be better off than to have the birds say, I like you. I feel like for some of you guys, also the spirit of the need to fit in. Some of you guys were not made to fit in. Some of you guys were made to stand out. You are made to stand out. And no matter how you, and when I was talking about the person who has that star quality, no matter how you try to tiptoe or whisper or sneak around, people see it in you. You have that divine light. You are not, you, and your divine light makes you stand out. So stand out. Okay, for some of you guys dealing with the fear of money, of love, you're going to have to be okay with not being liked, Libra. I know, right? How could you not like us? How, sis? You have to be okay with not being liked. You have to be okay with it, because they ain't going to like you. Okay? They're not going to like you. And that was something that I'm like, why? Why? I mind my business. And one of the things that I used to say, and I stopped saying that I hate unnecessary drama. Well, I would say I hate unnecessary drama. When people bring me stuff that ain't no way you could have cooked this shit up. I ain't give you no ingredients to cook up this beef that you trying to cook up, Miss Ma'am. But you trying to cook up something. Or sir, because these I was about to say something else. These men's be, okay. I didn't give you nothing for you to cook up nothing here. I gave you absolutely no ammo, no beef, no seasoning. But you made you did something with it. How'd you do that? And what the thing that I had to realize is I got to get used to a little bit unnecessary drama, because I know me. I'm not for everybody. I am not for everybody at all. It's people who get offended by me just being me. And I can't do nothing. It ain't nothing I can do but say fuck them. So I think you should say fuck them. I ain't hurting nobody. I ain't sleeping with nobody's husbands or trying to take nobody's man. I don't want what nobody got, okay? Because I got my own shit, to worry about. I'm just not like, I ain't talking about bad about nobody. I'm not trying to get in the gossip to know about a person's. I'm not trying to do none of that. All that stuff is not interesting to me. I used to be a gossip bee now. I drank my tea, okay? But the world is just funny in itself, that I don't need to gossip. And I do feel like you could be the same way. I know a lot of you guys, you resonate with me. But I feel like there's a person here struggling with the need to fit in, or the need to be liked, or the need to, have everybody say yes. Fuck them. I think I'm a name the reading. Fuck them, Libra. Fuck them. Because this is keeping you from your bag. This is keeping you from your man. This is keeping you from your woman. This is keeping you from your body goals. This is keeping you from being the best mom you possibly can. This is keeping you from being the best dad that you possibly can. Worrying about what other people think about you. They're going to find a way to not like you anyway. Just give them a reason. I'm like, I used to be, I'm going to give you a fucking reason to not like me, bitch. If you don't like, I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, I had to catch myself. let's get into this reading. If you don't like me, you ain't gonna like, where's the Cardi B? If you don't like me, you ain't gonna like me never. Because I ain't never taking my foot off the gas. I did that. I played too much. I played way too much. I gave way too much. I cared way too much about what another person thought about me. Where it's almost like these people had power over me. I gave way too much. I just cared I gave way too much energy to the opinions of other people when I have no control over that. And I could just remember myself as a little girl, my grandfather telling me, if they don't like you, so what? And I couldn't, in my mind, I'm like, me? Don't like me? So I would try to be nicer and try to be this and try to be that. And then at a time, it just got like, well, shit, I don't really like y'all. Why am I doing all this? Okay, you ain't my cup of tea neither. So I guess the feeling's mutual, boo. I don't like you neither. All right, so I hope that helped for a person. I've been there. I've definitely been there where I cared what people think. I know we see everybody like, I don't care. I've definitely been there where I care. I wanted to be liked. I wanted to be picked. I wanted to be the one that I wanted to fit in. But now I'm at this big age up here, and it's about belonging for me. I want to go where I belong. I want to go exactly where I belong. It's not about fitting into me. It's not about me assessing the room and me tweaking this and tweaking that and talking like this and dressing like that. And no. Oh, no. I'm going to be me regardless. And you going to have to, I'm going to allow you to be you. And I'm going to show up as me. And if I feel like I don't belong at a certain place, or I feel like a person is trying to pull me, or one thing I love that people try to do is like they try to kind of mold me into some shit I'm like, this is not high school. And you ain't the leader of this clique. I don't get led, baby. Okay. We're going to have to, I'm going to do my own thing. You do your own thing. Okay. We're not doing that. This is not Mean Girls, Regina George. All right. And tell me, you should say this and you should wear this and we wear these over here. And I'm not from there. Okay. I wear these. How y'all doing today? I'm having a great day. Anyways, somebody said that I need to show Sage in the next video. Sage is doing so much better. But Sage gave me a run for my money, okay? When I tell you, I had puppies, but they was with their mama. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't never really get that puppy type of... Dealing with a puppy is a lot. Shout out to all the dog moms, dog dads out there. Dealing with a puppy is a lot. I'm so glad she stopped her puppy biting. She's starting to chill out. Like she'll have her little space and she'll take her bone or her toy and she would just chill out. But she still is like all over the place. She damn sure can't come in my space where I film. Not too much because I have too much stuff. It's no way I'll be able to puppy proof this. And she just, like, she looks at this space like it's a playground. Like she lights up, come in here and she know that, oh, I'm about to fuck with something. And I'm like, oh my gosh. But unless she's tired, she ate and went on a walk or something, she'll just go to sleep. That'll be fine. But I don't trust it right now. Maybe I want to start doing lives more, connecting with y'all on a deeper level. So she definitely will be making her little cameos in the lives. Come on, what's the tarot? Okay, we got the 3 of Wands coming out. Well, I just heard I'm done with that. Some of y'all turn it when all that whole little spiel I did, and that was because somebody has closed the door to that version of themselves. For some of you guys, if you've already closed the door to that version of yourself, you need to celebrate the shit out of yourself. Like, I don't think you understand how much you need to celebrate that version of yourself that said enough is enough. I don't think you understand how much you need to celebrate, because what that does is it puts you right in alignment. Not even in alignment. It puts you in attraction with. Now you're attracted to your dreams. Because if you're fearing something, you're repelling it. But if you attracting it, if you welcoming it in, then you have it. And I just been feeling open for some reason, just open. Like, and that's how I know I gotta watch my energy and stuff. But I just been feeling open, like ready. Like in this moment of ready. Are you really ready for your dreams to come true? Are you really ready for that amount of money to hit your bank account? Are you really ready to meet your husband today? Like, think about you walk out today, you meet him. What you gonna say? Are you ready to? You ready to meet your wife? Are you even ready to get that dream job? Like, we have to like really, really think about the things that we want and how are we readying ourselves for those things. Are we ready? And not even in this type of thing, like the steps that we have to take. It's like energetically, are you ready to welcome that into your life? Have you created space for it? Or is something else sitting in that space? I love when Steve Harvey talked about he wanted a new car, but he had an old car sitting in the driveway. For some of you guys, that old car is a man. For some of you guys, that old car is a woman. What are they still doing there for? What are they still doing there for if you want the love that you desire? What is that old love that you don't want still doing there? That's how you know you're comfortable in your fears. You know you're comfortable with where you are, what you have, what it is. You've put a lid on yourself. When you sit there and you want something different, but you hold on to that which you don't want anymore, you know, I'm being comfortable in this moment. Because I know I'm going to have to stretch. I know I'm going to have to grow. And it's okay. It's okay. We've all been there. It's okay. But it's time for you to move to that next step, that next level. Both of these cards, the World card and the Three of Wands, is about leaving that which you already have, been through, whatever, behind for something new. And for some of you guys, it won't be a person. It'll be a mindset. Look at what you're looking at. You've been through so much hurting. You're like, I got to keep going. The fight ain't over yet. This was just the third round. You want to stay on the ground. You want to stay on the ground. Look, all of this fear. Look at the fear of moving. The fear of what's to come. The fear of who you're going to become. Of how much you're going to change. The fear of how much what you're going to have to do to stretch and grow, because you know a little something about growth. You know that shit is painful. So you're like, I think I might stay here for a little bit while longer. Even if you don't write nothing down, just as I shuffle, what is something that you're allowing yourself to stay in just a little while longer? Because you are afraid of the growth of you, of what you turn into. What aspect of your life are you letting yourself sit in just a little while longer? Let me just stay here for a little bit. Awareness to that. That's all God wants you to do. Become aware of it. Because the moment you're aware of it, those little change bubbles are going to come into you, and you're going to do baby step after baby step after baby step after baby step and get yourself out of that situation. But where are you allowing yourself to let me stay here really quickly, or let me stay here for a little bit while longer? Let me just put up with blah, blah, blah. For some of you guys, you're allowing yourself to stay somewhere because there is a hustle. There is a strategy towards it. For some of you guys, you may actually I know what I'm doing. I'm doing this because I need, I'm doing this because I'm trying to build blah, 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 blah. I'm doing this because, unfortunately, I have to work with da, 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 da. Like, there is a need for you to understand where you're putting yourself to stay a little while longer in these different places. I'm going to go right into the Priestess of Light Oracle. Let's see, what is the daily inspo for Libra? Also, personal readings are coming out, y'all. Just give me a little bit of time. Yeah, I really enjoyed the sale, so I appreciate it. About to start doing sales on the website every week. So starting this next week, there's a new sale that's coming. So, yeah, make sure you're subscribed to it because I can just send you the coupons and stuff to your email. So make sure you sign up and leave your email. As always, I'll post it on all of my social medias, all of the sales and what's going on with the website. But if you want something, you can just click push and go. Make sure you go to sacredlibra.com and you sign up to the website. All right, so we have wings of light. Wings of light. This thing becoming something new. I just got this feeling, this like vibration feeling. I felt somebody's energy. They are excited. That's the energy that you need. Excitement. Let that inner child come out, okay? Wings of light, this is you becoming something new so fast. Super fast. Fastly becoming something new. Fast. For some of you guys, this could be manifestations that's coming to you very, very fast. This is a personal transition. Your spirit is working to bring radical shifts in your attitude and in your energy. Old feelings of being stuck will drop away with every step forward you take. This shift can be so significant that it can redefine you and reveal the essential nature of your soul. Even your appearance may change. What we talked about? Dream body, dream love, dream life, dream job, dream money, whatever. On a practical level, this is just something that you're working on, just is going to take off. It's like speed, fast. For some of you guys, you're working with somebody else, or you're thinking about working with somebody else. You're thinking about getting on this ship. And guess what happens when you get on this ship? Fast, quick, really, really quick. It will be about, and I'm going to tell you what these birds are saying. Behind your back is a lot of stuff happening. A lot of this, a lot of talk, a lot of stuff is happening right now. And there is this one person that comes along, this one ride that comes along, this one thing that comes along that for some of you guys, it happens so fast for you, but I'm happy that this is your situation. Because that means the moment that you put your mind is coming, your mind is changing, your energy is changing. You know what happens, Libra? We the fastest. Light is the fastest thing. We are the fastest. It takes us a while to make our minds up, but once our mind is made up, we are faster than light. We're moving. We know exactly what we want. We know where we're going. We know what we... A Libra with a mind made up is a reckon to be forced with. A force to be reckoned with, I think. A reckon to be forced with. A force to be reckoned with. Yeah, that's how I go. Let's see what's crossing you. What's the challenge? What's the challenge? What's in your way? Oh. Sacred gratitude. Oh. What's stopping you from getting where you need to go, from moving fast? I'm going to read this whole card for you because that's in your way, sacred gratitude. And at the bottom of the deck, we got hostilities. There's something here that you could be missing about your gratitude. Reverent appreciation prayer. This card brings a simple but profoundly important message to you. The woman peacefully stands alone in a quiet forest, reverently placing her hands on an ancient tree. With eyes closed, she feels a deep connection to the towering tree, truly appreciating its graceful, majestic presence in her life. This card is telling you to let go of external concerns long enough to spend some time in sacred gratitude. This reverent appreciation calls for you to pause and reflect to truly feel the value of your life and your earthly environment down to the depths of your very soul, the value of your life. For some of you guys, the reason why you can't get that thing that you want so fast and you're in a momentum where it can come to you so quickly, it's because until you don't see the value of your life without having that thing, you don't see where you're valuable now. You don't see the value of your upbringing, the value of the space you're in, the value of the relationships you in, the value of the jobs that you've taken, the value of your body and the stature it is right now. You don't see your value right now. You don't see you shining right now. You don't see it right now. And God wants you to see it. Because then if you don't see it right now, then you get the blessing and you won't see it then. It's just not going to pop where you see it. We see all day millionaires strung out on drugs, millionaires kill themselves, millionaires don't billionaires. We see it every day. Oh, I thought they was in a loving relationship. How did they? We see it. If you don't know the value of yourself right now, there's a need for you to be grateful for you. There's a need for you to be grateful for your scars. There's a need for you to be grateful for your story. Sorry, I got a little preachy. That's real deep to me. This is not so much about listing all the good things that you already have. It's about simply experiencing the wonder of being one with nature, being one with your soul, and one with the planet and everything on it. The mystical approach is easy to adopt through a meditative thought, a deep breath, or a quiet smile. Be careful not to dismiss this choice as frivolous. This inwardly peaceful intention is actually a dynamic energy accelerator. I swear God just be speaking to me, okay? Not with the wings of light coming through. Acceleration. To excel, acceleration is fast energy accelerator. This is all you need. And when I just think about that, you're all I need to get by. This is how you, for some of you guys, you are not in love with you enough, and it shows. It shows in everything that you're doing. You're not in love with you enough. You don't believe the value of you right now. You think you'll be valuable if. And God says, no. I made you fully, when I made you naked, you lacked nothing. You lacked nothing. And when I created you naked, you didn't lack anything. And just because you don't have that thing that you want, or you don't have it yet, or you have not even accepted the fact that you do have it. Some of you guys, we are wealthy. We are beautiful. We are in unconditional loving relationships. We are deserving of love. And we don't see it. We think that a material, we think that a certain person, or we think that a certain group is going to give us that. For some of you guys, there's an inner conflict with yourself. That you're not allowing yourself to just sit in gratitude. You're not allowing yourself to value you. For some of you guys, like I said, the spirit to fit in. Look at the divine feminine. We had the mama come out yesterday. But the divine feminine is here today. I'm going to go into the star seed. The star seed. It feels like feels like a new moon. It feels. I'm sorry to be all preachy today, but I feel like that's a part of my mission, though. To make sure people see that. To love on themselves a little bit more. Appreciate themselves a little bit more, you know. You believe in God's will. Oh. For some of you guys, you think that you can micromanage the universe. But my thing is, how are you a hero today? For some of you guys, you also believe in surrendering. You believe in surrendering. But there's something that's stopping you. Some of you guys, you think you can micromanage the universe. Having a problem with change. Some of you guys are having a problem saying yes to change. You got to jump in, just doing something, just getting it done. Star bathing, nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. Some of you guys know that in this space, I'm going to have to take care of my body more. Some of you guys know that if you get your person ain't going to deal with the way that you really, really live your life. And it's not about you getting your person. It's about you kind of living your life in a way that you dream for you. Because you deserve it. Because you are your person. But it's the saying yes to change. It's the actually opening yourself up to just say yes to it, even if you're scared. For some of you guys, you won't even allow yourself to go to do it scared. You won't even allow yourself to do it embarrassed, to do it with your voice shaking. To press play and not have it all together. Not have it all together. To press play and stumble on your words. For some of you guys, you won't even post a pic to look crazy, you know, for the first time just by getting it done. We are so afraid to fail. We are so afraid to look like we ain't doing something, to look like I ain't, to look like. For some of us, we still trying to fit in. We still trying to appease. And get this. This is the biggest thing. This reminds me of Gary V. Appease to people we don't even like. You know, there's so many people in debt right now that's buying shit for people that they do not like. Clothes, houses, cars, so they can appease to other people that they don't even like, that they sit there and talk about. The craziest shit ever. You paying money for it. You are actually spending money for the haters that you don't like. This your self-proclaimed haters that you do not like. And it's just funny to me. Because I'm laughing about it because I'm thinking, I'm being very transparent about how I used to do this. How sometimes it get in my head, even now I'm a human being, okay? It get in my head even now because you want to shit on, you want to do stuff. You know, you want to do certain things. And then I have to check myself. I got to check myself like, that's really insecurity. Me feeling secure with myself would be me feeling secure with what I have right now. Insecurity with me being to do things or buy something I can't afford just to feel like I fit in with that person. I want to go where I belong now. It was fun and traumatizing trying to fit in with you guys. But I like it where I belong. I like my sacred space. I love Sacred Libra. I like where I can be me. And I'm appreciated and I'm loved for that. And I want to thank everybody for how any ways you've supported me, even if it's you giving me your kind words. It really means a lot to me. Because this is a space where I said I'm not going to be anything but myself. Because I deserve to be myself. I deserve to belong in this space, in this earth, in this world. God made a space for me. God created, like, this is my universe too. Okay? I'm a part of this thing. And I can speak. I told y'all in my everyday life, nobody wanted to hear me. I was the preacher. Shut up. Shut up. Oh, here she go doing her thing again. And I'm like, okay, fine. I'll fit in and talk about the stupid shit that y'all want to talk about. I will always take it too deep, take it too far. But I just realized that it's not too deep. It's not too far. Not just realized, but I've realized. But even still, they couldn't shut me up. I was just stubborn. I'm going to say it, goddammit. Because I believed that I belonged. It was a belief that I belonged. Even though I played fitting in my heart of hearts, I believed that God wouldn't create me here if I didn't belong here. This is God. Why would he create me somewhere that I don't belong here? It got to be a funny meaning to something. It got to be something that's going on here. And every time I would try to fit in, it seemed like that's when I was telling y'all about when you're spiritual, you get your karma. Every time I would try to fit in, I would get my karma very, very fast. Oh my gosh, it would be so uncomfortable. I wouldn't feel as cozy as I thought. I'm pretty sure a person probably is really like resonating with this story. But it's all coming full circle. Everything that you've been through, it's all coming full circle. There's need for you to appreciate you. Look at what you've been through. Look at what you got through. Look at what you dealt with. Look at how you turned that into a joke. Look at how you still showing up, beautiful. Look at you. You didn't let that stop you. You didn't let those powers stop you. And you're making history. Like you didn't let none of that stop you. There's a need for you to value yourself. Like everything you've been through, you didn't let it stop you. You never let it stop you. Could we appreciate the true warrior within you? In the past, you was the child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. As a child, you were the child of the cosmos. You have the breath of the cosmos. This is a double mission for you. Healing yourself and healing the world. People heal from you speaking. There's a need for you to start speaking. You're going to heal a lot of people once you speak. Remember the intelligence. Remember that you're a precious child of a loving, gentle universe. That you have access to all the intelligence, wisdom, strength, flow, and qualities there ever were, are, or will be. And remember that if flowers knows exactly when to bloom, then you do too. I'm sorry, that's deep. Because we was talking about star quality. Oh, and I'm so empathic. And I feel like there is a person that's being so hard on themselves. I know what that feels like too. There's a person that's being so hard on themselves. They don't believe that they have this star quality. Because all you can see is the angry birds. All you can see is and when I keep getting the birds from, it's because this was at the top of the deck. The birds singing dire misfortune and fierce enemy. They're talking about you losing. They're laughing, snickering at you, pointing their finger at you. That's what it could feel like for you. That means that your inner voice needs to change. Like I said, that's why it kind of rushed down on me. Somebody is so hard on themselves. Somebody talks so negative towards themselves and needs to make a habit of stopping it or becoming aware of when you do it. Because sometimes it's unconscious. And you don't know that you just called yourself everything in the book. You don't know that you just downplayed your hurt. You don't know that you just called yourself. You don't know you just did this. There's a need for you to become aware of it. For some of you guys, that could be a place that you're sitting in. Because you're afraid of what you might become if you start speaking love to yourself. If you start speaking life into yourself. Some of you guys, that's where you're sitting for a little while longer. And you got in the lost lands, soul memories. You about to come to a space where you've been before. Lost lands. You about to remember something. And one of the I remember the quote that I used to say when I first started my spiritual journey was remember to remember. And it was about us becoming human. Going through the process of becoming a human. And that we still are spiritual beings having a human experience. But a part of the human experience is forgetting. And as we grow, we remember. When we're young, we know. That's where all the dreams come. That's where we start dreaming about it. And I'm going to do this. And when we're young, we know. We know. When we get older, we forget. And the more and more you allow yourself to stay in that forgetfulness, we get further and further and further away. But for some of you guys, there's a need for you to remember who you are. That you are spiritual first. Your power, your qualities, the value of you. Remember that you have the intelligence of the universe inside of you. Just like the flowers that bloom, just like all of the things, there's a need for you to remember how powerful you are. I didn't know that this reading was going to get that deep. Some of you guys, you in school right now. Class is in session. Class is in session. What I want to leave this reading off with? What I want to close today? We're going to close with the energy oracle. We're going to close. First thing I see is anxiety when I open up the deck. First thing I see is anxiety. Back in the days when it was cool. You are approaching a victory. And I just felt chills too. I feel this like sneaky grin, like I know something that y'all don't know. Oh, it gets so much better. This is the message too. I was telling my friend as they were venting of what was going on right now, and I'm like, oh, but it gets so much better. This is just a phase. You got the second chakra, Archangel Ariel. These are your influences. You got the storm. Is that sacral? That's your sacral chakra. Okay. The sacral chakra here. Intimacy and creativity. Somebody is bringing you creative energy. Orange. Orange is going to be your color. Okay. Get up, eat something orange. Wear something orange. Okay. Orange is going to be your color. If you have like an orange bracelet, that'd be great to wear. An orange necklace, orange bag or something, orange jacket or whatever you have. Let yourself reach out into unexplored areas of self-expressions and new projects that may have a more creative approach. This is also a time when the energies of closeness with others and nurturing yourself can flow more freely. You can now open yourself to the emotional intimacy that may be coming your way. I say love is coming. There was a storm at first. There was a storm at first, a storm warning at first that happened. Now there's a bond. Somebody is about to get into a relationship. And you're going to have to leave that old stuff behind. Because he had that. And you're afraid. This is so clear. You're afraid of walking away of what you know. Somebody about to come through new. And I done that before. At the fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, the heart chakra here, what you love. What happens when it comes between what you love? Like you love a person, like you may love somebody, but this is your dream. You may have to leave what it is that you love to go to your dream. This is divine timing. Oh, it's happening now. It is happening now. It is happening now. You're afraid to walk away from what you know. Point blank. Your hopes is that you'll get to experience something completely different than what it is you've been through. That's why it's the craziest thing. You're afraid to walk away from the familiar, but you're hoping to experience something completely different than what you're familiar to. Sounds like a person could be just creating cycles, but right now, you're about to approach this victory. I love that card. And the outcome of this situation is a journey. Oh, a big happy family. Oh, you're about to go on a journey. The universe is about to take you on a journey. Pack your bags, movement, relocation, and travel. Pack your bags. Plans are going to go as scheduled. For some of you guys, you planned something for your life. You are still on schedule. Okay? So I'm going to leave this right here. Libra, I love you. You're beautiful. Value yourself. You are beautiful. Okay? You can have your dream life. Stop being so hard on yourself. All right? You belong here. You don't need to fit in anywhere. You belong. All right. So if you like this reading, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up and make sure you guys are subscribed. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.